Hello people, I'm coming to you from a very bitterly cold Cape Town. So much rain and mist around. I'm sitting on the south side of Table Mountain and you can't see an awful lot. There's a lot of mist in the air, but it's good to be with you today. Thank you so much for joining me. We're talking about having the eyes of our hearts opened. What does that mean? We've said we're going to see things completely differently. If we could see things through the eyes of our hearts rather than through the eyes of our heads, we would see a different version of what life should look like. Today I want to suggest to you a couple of things about what you will see when you see life through the eyes of your heart. First thing you're going to see is you're going to see your problems with a different purpose. You see, we think that problems just happen, and I guess in the messed up world we all have to face those things. And our response to these problems is an interesting thing. Sometimes we resent them, sometimes we fight against them, we rationalize them, we blame people for them, and we lose a lot of sleep over the problems that face us. But I want to suggest to you that when the eyes of your heart are opened, you see purpose in your problems. We have a little saying in our family now, Candace gave this to us, when we have so many children around us and the child is battling with something to get something or make something or something. And as an adult, your first temptation is to step in there and to help them to achieve their goal. And at the end of the day, they haven't done very much. You've done most of it for them. So when you see your kid struggling, Candace says, don't steal the struggle. Don't steal it, because there's purpose behind the struggle. There's purpose behind the problems. You see, in that problem, they become more creative. In that problem, they begin to see, man, there's a purpose, I can make this thing happen. And they stop looking to you to do what they can actually do when they just apply themselves. The purpose of the problem is to be found. Don't steal the struggle. Now, you see this in nature. I remember being told, I don't know whether it's an urban legend, I think it's pretty true, is about when a chick is trying to get out of its shell, and the day for birth arrives and that little chick is pecking away from the inside trying to break through the shell so it can come enjoy the freedom of life out here with the rest of us. But for some of those little chicks, man, it's a battle, hey? It's a battle, and the temptation is to step in there and to help the little guy and to break a little bit of the shell away, not knowing that actually we're doing more harm than good. We're weakening that chick. That chick is being strengthened as a result of the battle to get into this world. Now, we steal the stress. We steal the blessing of coming through the stress. We steal it. And we deprive them, therefore, of that which they can become in the course of duration of their stressful situation. Don't steal the stress. And I wonder if God doesn't look at us sometimes down here. And the first thing we want to do when we become Christians, we want God to deliver us from all of our problems, our financial, our health, our relational, our job, our financial. We want God to steal the problem from us and do it on our behalf. But if He were to do that, He'd steal the stress from us, we would never grow in our Christian experience. We would never grow as individuals. We would just stay the same weak little fledgling if we don't survive the stress of the problem. The key to understanding the stress of the problem is found in a great book. It's found in the book of Philippians, chapter 4 here. And it says this, it's basically saying when you go through stress and you're looking for a way out, it says don't do that. It says, instead, rejoice in the Lord always. I will say it again, rejoice. Let your gentleness be evident to all. The last thing I want to do when I'm going through stress is show gentleness, because the Lord is near. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. I got to get over this thing about thanksgiving. You mean we need to be thankful for our problems? Apparently so, because it's making something of us, it's strengthening us, it's fine-tuning us, it's knocking off the rough edges. Therefore, we say to God, thanks for the problems I have to face. But then it says beautifully this, and the peace of God, despite the problems, they're still there, which transcends all understanding, will guard your heart and your mind in Christ Jesus. Maybe you're going through problems right now. Don't know what they are. Only you will know that. But I want to encourage you today that the problems are there to grow you. The problems are there to help you to be stronger, maybe to become a better person. Those are the things that the problems are there for. God is probably not going to steal the struggle. He wants you to struggle a little bit, just like a good parent, enabling you to grow. I hope you find the peace of God amidst your struggles. With thanksgiving, let's have a look at them through eyes of our heart. We'll see something completely different. You have a good day. Bye.